What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Kibaloo coming at you again. It's been a while. We're going to talk to you about the second version of this back-to-back stick. So, while I get everything queued up, cue the intro. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Keep It back at you again. It's been a while, but hey, as promised, I said a while back I was going to talk about the back-to-back Nicaragua. This is actually made by the maker of Davidoff. It's a budget-friendly type stick. This one is going to be a 6x60 Nicaraguan filler, Nicaraguan binder, Nicaraguan wrapper, just filled with good old-fashioned Nicaraguan stuff. So, like I said, 6x60 has a nice little, almost like a chocolatey coffee coming off the stick. Funky little footband right down there. I've had this one for about a month sitting inside the box. Gonna give it a cut, gonna give it a light, gonna see what it's talking about. Hope everybody's doing well. Gonna do a V cut today. Nice cut. See what the light gonna do for us today, huh? Hope all is well, like I said. Starting off the week. Hope everybody has a drama-filled week. Got through my weekend. Hung out with some of my Mason brothers as one of them jumped the broom. Starting a new life with his queen. It's good times. A lot of adult beverages. A lot of fun. Look like we got a little bit of a good light up. Nice pull, open draw. Chocolate. Real present on the chocolate. Wide open draw. So we're gonna let this burn, see what it's talking about. I'm gonna holler back at you. Y'all be easy. What's happening, YouTube? We are back. Now, the back-to-back Nicaraguan 6x60 Robusto. Flavors I've been picking up have been, the chocolate's been pretty prevalent. Hint of cedar coming in. Off the light up, you know, burn kind of went on his own thing. Ash has been pretty good. Smoke output's been pretty good. Draw still been performing pretty well. Two prominent flavor notes are going to be that chocolate, that cedar. Not too much else going on with it. Not too happy with that. Still feels like the stick is heating up a little bit on me, but that chocolatey cocoa type flavor is pretty prominent in it. I'm enjoying that part of it. The burn has not affected the draw. The burn's not the wonkiness of the burn has not affected my overall enjoyment and pleasure on this first third of the cigar. Light pepper on the retrohale. Good mouthfeel on the smoke. This particular cigar, I got it, I think it was like $7.50, $7.25. Inexpensive stick when I found it. Made by Davidoff. As you know, Davidoff usually comes with that price tag on that name. But the back-to-back has been holding up pretty good. Earlier, I smoked the Connecticut, which was an enjoyable smoke for me. This Nicaragua, on this part of it, hasn't had too many transitions as of yet. Good smoke, good flavor on that chocolate and that cocoa right now. A little bit of that cedar. I am enjoying it. I'm gonna see what it's gonna do. See if this burn is gonna correct itself a little bit. It's a nice oily look to it. I mean, it's a good looking cigar. Good feel in the hand. All that type of good jazz. So I'm gonna puff on a little bit more, see what it does for me. Y'all hold tight. What's happening, YouTube? We are back. Talked about that nice smooth ash that was going on with this cigar. Chocolate notes are still in there. Smoke output's holding. Draw still really good on it. Some notes that I have is I got a little bit of vanilla that showed up. So I thought I was getting like a chemical type taste, but it's not. That kind of dissipated really quick on one of the draws I took, and then I had a salty flavor that came in that was kind of complementing that chocolate cocoa that I was getting. My complaint with the Back2back Nicaragua is this. It's been trying to correct itself, but as you can see, it's got its own thing. So it's going to require some bit of a touch up with that as I get down to smoking it. But other than that, the flavor profile is rich with that chocolate. Light spice on the retrohale still. Not a hit across the head, real subtle. Not too many dimensions in it and as I'm smoking it, but it's been a very, very decent smoke. So I'm gonna see if this corrects itself. I'm probably gonna have to touch it up. As we get down to the middle part of the second, third, I'm gonna holler back at y'all, see what I can do with this. Y'all ease up. What's happening, YouTube family? Smoking this Nicaraguan Back2back by Davidoff. Had to touch it up a little bit with regards to the burn. Ash is still nice, white, flaky. We're stacking dimes for the most part, other than that one little burn imperfection that we had. Some notes that I have, I'm still getting that cocoa. A fruit note has picked up in it. I'd compare it to like maybe like a fig Newton or something like that. Yeah, a fig is probably what it is. The flavor, the fruit flavor I'm actually getting, or the sweet flavor I'm actually getting, be compared to like a honey taste. The pepper is not nearly as prominent as it was on the retrohale, but it's still there. Nice finish with that pepper. Burns a little bit on the nose, but nothing to make me sweat or anything like that. I have been pairing this particular cigar, or as you know, the Weird Beer, by the Martin House Brewing Company. This particular one is Bubblegum Eyes. It's got a sour bubblegum taste to it, but it's not, you know, ooh man, my eyes got real well on that retrohale. It wasn't as burny as that, but it's been pairing okay. I probably should have done something else, maybe a little bit of bourbon or something like that, but I wasn't trying to get too heavy in the paint with the adult beverage tonight. It's been doing okay. The sourness of the beer complements that fig note that I've been getting, and that honey that's been pulling through with it. Overall, I'm not going to complain about the cigar. It's been performing well. It's been giving me a lot of it's an enjoyable cigar, you know. For the price point, I have to say I'd buy it again. Might be like one of those kick around type cigars or something like that. It's a good cigar, you know. It's not a great one. I definitely enjoyed the Connecticut more than I enjoyed this one. But I'd smoke it again. I'm not gonna complain about it. So I'm gonna smoke it down and come back at y'all with some of my final thoughts. Smoke time on this particular cigar, as we're going right now, has been right at about an hour with this. It's been actually burning a little bit quicker than what I thought. I've been kind of reading a book here and there and putting it down. The oiliness, I guess, of that Nicaraguan wrapper has been kind of taking its toll on it as it was trying to create that imperfection in the burn. But I'm gonna keep puffing it down, come back down till we get to the final third and give you my final thoughts. Y'all be easy. What's happening with YouTube squad? It's your boy Keeper coming back at you, wrapping up this Back2back Nicaragua cigar by Davidoff. I've been pleasantly surprised. Some leathery notes kicked in, real hint of them. It got a little bit stronger towards the final third as I was wrapping up the cigar. Some notes I had, I gave it a knock on the burn because I had to, it just kept getting wonky as the burn was going down. The draw was good throughout the whole cigar. I really enjoyed that. The flavor, or I should say the strength, was about a medium on easy, not a medium plus. The retrohale, sometimes the spiciness kind of kicked in a little bit, but I probably gave it a little bit longer retrohale than I normally should have. But that's probably because the draw was so good. I was getting a lot of smoke output on the draw. Overall, if I had to compare the two back-to-backs, the Nicaraguan as opposed to Connecticut, I think I prefer the Connecticut burn, flavor, and taste a little bit more than this one. Would I buy this one again? Yes. Definitely would pick up. For the price point, you can't argue with that as far as a good cigar if you wanted to kind of, on this particular one, good afternoon after dinner or something, afternoon or evening after a good dinner. It was a good cigar. I definitely can't fault it or say it was a bad cigar. I'm probably going to smoke it again, but if I had to pick up, if I'm going to pick up some, it's probably going to be the Connecticut shade that I got. I enjoyed those just a little bit better. I would pick it up. I would give it a try for the price point and for the overall flavor and jazziness of the cigar. I enjoyed it. It was a good cigar, especially for that price point. Hope y'all enjoyed my little conversation, opinion on how this particular. That's my smoke buddy right there making some noise. Miss Harley, y'all know how she do when she don't get enough attention. But overall, I enjoyed the back-to-back Nicaraguan. Had some construction issues, but overall, yeah, it's definitely worth the $6.50. I'm sorry, $7.25 that I paid for it at my brick and mortar here in Central Texas. Again, I hope y'all enjoyed the conversation. If you did, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all be easy. Keep a loo out.